Hello traders, in this video we are going to briefly discuss how to choose a Forex broker. Okay, so when starting Forex trading, one of the most important decisions is choosing the right broker, right? A broker acts as the platform that connects you to the financial markets. For example, in this particular video, you will notice that I am using HF Market, as the broker, right? There are many brokers out there. You can also check the Forex Geek website, to learn more about, several Forex brokers that are available there on the website. Or you can also do your research, just go online and search for different Forex brokers, right? Okay. So some key factors that traders usually consider when selecting a Forex broker include available trading instruments. We're going to go to our market watch right now. I'm going to show all, right? So you will notice that, okay, let's just go to um, symbols. All right. So now you will notice that this particular broker offers Forex indices, spot oil, shares UK, futures, shares EU, commodities, oil bonds, shares US, silver, gold, cryptocurrency, and all of that, right? So each broker, you know, has its own, offerings, right? There might be some differences between the assets being offered across different brokers, right? So this is one of the things to consider: the instruments that are being offered by the broker. Okay, a broker with a wide range of instruments gives traders more opportunities to analyze and diversify across markets. Now, another important factor is the trading platform, right? Supported by the broker. Popular platforms include the MT4 and the MT5, right? So these platforms allow traders to analyze charts, use technical indicators, install custom indicators and expert advisors, right? And all of that, right? So it's important for you to consider the trading platforms being offered by the broker. Choosing a broker that supports reliable platforms like MT4 or MT5 can make chart analysis and trade management easier for you, right? Another factor, very important factor to consider, is the spread. Okay, the spread is very, very important. All right, let me ensure that my axe line is showing. Okay, so the spread is the difference between the buy price and the sell price of an asset, right? You can see the space in between this line and this line. Okay, the number of pips, is what we call the spread. Okay, so, or the number of points. So spreads are essentially part of the trading cost. Some brokers offer fixed spreads while some offer variable spreads. So lower spreads generally reduce the cost of entering and exiting trades, which is something many traders consider when comparing brokers. All right. And then another factor is the commission structure, right? So we're just going to go to, this is a demo account, by the way, right? So, okay, I wanted to check some random trades I executed when recording a past video, but I'm just going to do a fresh one, right? So you will notice that some brokers actually offer commissions per trade, or rather they charge, not offer, right? They charge commission per trade, while others include most costs within the spread. Okay, so for example, if I execute a trade, you would see that for a broker that charges commission, there's going to be, a fee that is, included in each position that you execute, right? While others, just like I said, I just wanted to show a practical example, right? So you can see what I'm talking about. And that commission, is going to now reflect in your profit, right? while others, they include most of the costs within the spread. Okay, you may see account types such as standard accounts, maybe spread based pricing, and then raw spread or ECN accounts, with lower spreads with commission. Understanding how a broker structures its trading fees helps traders estimate potential transaction costs. Okay, now another thing to consider is the regulation and transparency. Right, regulation is another factor that traders often evaluate. Regulated brokers usually operate under financial authorities that set rules for transparency, client protection, and operational standards. So it's important to check a broker's regulatory status to understand the framework under which the broker operates. And then talking about execution speed and stability, fast and stable trade execution is important for many trading strategies, right? A reliable broker typically provides stable servers, consistent platform performance, minimal platform downtime, and all of that, right? So this helps ensure orders are processed efficiently under normal circumstances, right? Under normal market conditions. And then we cannot leave out the deposit and withdrawal options, right? Of course, you would have to go to your broker's website to check out the options available. It's useful to review the broker's funding methods, such as bank transfers, debit or credit cards, online payment systems, and all of that, right? So some traders also check processing times and any associated fees before choosing a broker. Okay, so when choosing a broker, you should consider all these things that we have discussed so far in this video. Understanding these factors can help traders compare different brokers and select one that fits their trading needs. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.